Hi, I'm Emily. Thanks for coming to my channel for a seed haul today. It's been forever since I made a video inside because it's been summer, but now that it's time to start buying more seeds and thinking about next year, here I am and I'm going to show you my MI Gardener seed haul from August. It took a while to come in because they did a massive sale and I was so impressed. I emailed the company because I wasn't even sure if like my order was canceled or something. The description confused me, and Luke replied, the owner of MI Gardener replied and was like, "Oh, so sorry, we're working on it. Don't worry. Here's an estimated time for your order to arrive." And it was totally fine. I wasn't in a big hurry. I just wanted to make sure my order wasn't canceled. I just thought it was so cool that the owner even replied to the emails. Um, so I'm going to show you what I got. I've picked up a green scallop squash because I am just determined to figure out how to grow scallop squash. I don't give them a great sunny spot in my garden usually because we're not really big squash eaters, but these are just so cool looking. I'd love to grow some, and I should probably just give it better sun. And now that I'm getting into insect netting, I should try to cover it and keep the vine borer away that way. I got some more rutabaga. Too late to plant this for fall for me. They need to be planted about 100 days before your first frost. I did plant rutabaga about 100 days before my first frost, but it didn't have good germination. We had a heat wave come back right around then, and the seeds were a couple years old, so probably a factor or two of that. Another thing I got for next year that I'm really excited about are these little pumpkins. These Jacoby little pumpkins and baby bear pumpkins. I would just like to grow pumpkins again. I have grown them successfully one year and I took it for granted. I was like, sure, I put a pumpkin plant in the ground, I got pumpkins. But since then, it has not been so easy. So I'm trying to grow these shorter day varieties, 90 to 100 days, 105 days. So if I cover the plants for the vine borer for at least part of the year and let them root along the ground, I might get pumpkins. Then again, I might not, and that's okay. I think I'll just buy pumpkins if I don't have good luck again next year. I got some Georgia Southern collards. My sister sent me some when I lost my pack, and I planted a bunch of them, and then the sale happened and I saw these were like $1, so I grabbed some more just for the price and because I had a generous amount of seeds for my sister, but I knew future me was going to keep planting collards, so we needed a little more. I have grown those, and last winter I figured out how to make some pretty good southern collards. And that noise is my cat ripping on her cardboard. I got something I've never grown before, the purple kohlrabi. I know it was really popular a couple years ago. Everybody seemed to have the purple Vienna kohlrabi from Baker Creek because it was a free seed. And I wasn't that interested in it, but I've watched people grow their kohlrabi since then, and I've seen it in the grocery store, and I thought, I'm not gonna grow cabbages. I'm just not a big, we just don't eat enough cabbage for me to bother with it. But kohlrabi seem a lot lower maintenance. I might try that out. But they're like a 55 to 60 day variety, and I don't know if that is from transplant or if that is from starting the seed. So if someone wants to let me know, that would be nice. I'm just thinking it might be a spring attempt for me. Another new thing, I don't hear many people talking about growing lima beans, but I'm in Georgia. I mean, all the southern beans and peas probably would do great here next year. I'm going to give these a try. I had such good luck with edamame this year. I just picked over 150 edamame pods that I got from one pack of seeds. So I am just overwhelmed with edamame. We're gonna cook some today, and it made me think something like a similar thing, like lima beans. Might as well give it a try. And we like lima beans. Just cook them up with a little butter, lemon juice, and salt and pepper, and it's a fabulous little side dish. Great protein. Finally, I have 3 seed packs to show you. 2 of them are Strawflowers. I got a copper red and more silvery rose. I have grown Strawflowers for 2 years now, and I have a bunch drying in my kitchen, just hanging, drying. It's beautiful. And they do just fine in the shade. They grow enough straw flowers that I'm drying all that I could want. And I like how low maintenance they are. They don't require staking, they don't require any sprays, nothing really chews on the plants. They get a little sick at the very end of the season. I pulled my straw flowers out maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, but they had been going since I planted them in April. So I wanted more color for the drying. The copper red is going to be much more contrast and actually flatter the ones I've already dried, because I've dried silvery rose. I was just almost out of seeds, so I needed more. And I have some white, some vintage white from Emma Gardner that I've dried a ton of. So I think the pink, the red, and the white, just in some like dried bouquets, would be a nice touch around the house. It's just kind of fun, and maybe it'd be fun to put in a wreath someday when I have the time. The last thing I'm going to show you, I think, is probably the thing I'm most curious about for next year. I got a seed dahlia mix, and I didn't know they were called Dahlia Giants. It was just called Dahlia Mix online. So I kind of stay away from tall plants as much as possible because my garden gets sun from really only one direction. So I don't want to block sun for plants further east. Yeah, further east. Anyway, I have to be careful about tall plants. But hey, it was $1 for this whole pack. And dahlias are really cool because the genetics are really, really broad. There are a lot of possible dahlia flower shapes, colors. It's incredible. I've been following Florette Flower on Instagram just because her pictures are beautiful, and her dahlias that she has in her breeding program are just stunning. These are not that quality. These are just, dollar pack of random seeds. So the fun with this is you plant the seed and you have no idea. It could be literally any combination of petal shape, density of petals, size, no guarantees on what you get. So it's just going to be fun to see what grows. Although I'm a little scared. I'm seeing the back here. It says 40 to 60 inch tall plants with 3 to 5 inch double or semi-double or single blooms. And they do think that the colors are going to be more salmon, coral, white, light yellow, red, and lavender. So, hey, no guarantees. Again, the genetic diversity in dahlias is just insane. So I'll probably start a few of these and just put them in the shade garden and see what I get. If anything, if I really like one, I can dig up the tuber at the end of the year, because I'm right on the borderline of whether the tubers would overwinter in my garden. So if I want to really guarantee that I get the same plant the next year, I could dig up the tuber, somehow save it over the winter, and then replant it in the spring. I probably won't go through all the trouble, but I will if it's just an incredible plant. So dahlias. That is my whole order. That cost me $12. It was free shipping. It's insane, the prices in my gardener. So highly recommend checking out their seeds. I've never had a bad seed pack from them, and this is my 3rd season buying from them. So I wanted to share what I got. I think I'm done buying seeds for the rest of the fall season. I'll probably be shopping around again close to December or January as I'm starting to plan what I'm going to grow for the next year. So otherwise, please subscribe because I'm posting updates on my fall garden, and I'm putting a lot of it in this week. So there will be a big update coming soon about all the things I've planted. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.